Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Pokemon Champions, where today we are going to learn how to double battle and do a couple of ranked double battles as well. We have played Pokemon games before, so we already know how to do that, but well, I mean, it's good to learn in the game as well, just to refresh your memory, plus we get some rewards for it. So let's go ahead and waste no time and start doing it. Battle tutorials, we're gonna do a double battle. We got 10,000 VP for that too, which is really good. So that's actually really good for recruiting Pokemon as well, which we do need to do today as well. So they're sending out Espeon and Snorlax, and we're sending out Primarina and Garchomp. Okay. In double battles, you and an opponent will each select 4 Pokemon from your battle teams, sending them out 2 at a time to do battle. Victory will go to the trainer who first defeats all of their opponent's Pokemon. These battles allow you to enjoy more challenging strategies. You'll need to remember the basics that apply to single battles while also making new decisions, like which of your opponent's 2 Pokemon to target with your attacks. In double battles, you get to choose the actions for 2 different Pokemon from your team each turn. First, we'll start with Primarina, select Fight, then have it use Moonblast. So, yes, let's go ahead and do that. I guess we can choose whichever one. You'll need to choose which Pokemon to target. After selecting move, in this case, choose Snorlax. Got it. Now let's select an action for Garchomp to take. This time, how about using Rock Slide to attack both of your opponent's Pokemon at once? Select Fight for your Garchomp and go for Rock Slide, then choose both the Pokemon as targets. Rock Slide, and boom. Espeon used Dazzling Gleam. God, that's actually really effective on Garchomp. Alright, because he's Dragon type. That makes sense. Rock Slide. Okay. Okay, didn't really do much. Primarina used Moonblast. And now Snorlax is down to 50%. And Snorlax is going to use Body Slam on Garchomp. Garchomp's going to die. With Garchomp's Rock Slide, you were able to attack both the opposing Pokemon at once. You can sometimes seize the advantage in double battles by using multi-target moves like this, so keep this strategy in mind. Multi-target moves will deal less damage when used against 2 targets than when they're used against one target, so make sure you take that. Okay, good to know. Oh, is that it? We're not even going to finish the battle? Okay, that's fine. Whatever, man. There's other stuff we can learn here too. But we can do that another time. We already know what they are anyway, but we get rewards for it. That's really the difference. I also want to train a Pokemon. I want to go and let's train somebody that's not in our party. So let's go ahead and we will do Steelix, because Stunfisk is, well, Stunfisk is Stunfisk. Not really working out. So I'm going to try doing Steelix. So let's see if we can train him up a little bit. So I kind of figured out how to do this. We can just select a stat. These are kind of like EV points a little bit. Like, we have 66 stat points and we're using 32 of them into here. So if we do the minimum, you can see how our total stat points go down to 34 instead of 66. So yeah, so let me go ahead and pull up its stats right now so we can change how its stat points are. We can change its nature and ability as well as moves. Okay, so here's what we've changed. We've kept the attack stat maxed out. The defense is Steelix's best stat, even with Mega Steelix. So we've increased that to the max, as well as the change in nature to Impish, which increases defense and lowers special attack. And then the special defense is like its second best, so we just put the extra 2 into that. I'm thinking we may do it into HP as well. But I don't know, we can change it later, but right now we'll do it in special defense. And then for the moves, I'm kind of iffy on the moves. Because I put its ability to sheer force, which, can we, see, yeah. The Pokemon moves lose their additional effects, but the power of those moves will be boosted by 30%. So that means, like, moves that have a, special effect, like, Iron Tail, has a 30% chance of lowering the target's defense. It will not, like, if I use this move with that ability, it will never lower the target's defense, but instead it will increase the power of this move. So instead of the power being 100, it'll be like 130, if that makes sense. So we did all of our moves based on that. We have Iron Tail, which I just showed you. Body Press, which the damage dealt is calculated by the defense stat instead of the attack, which is so much higher. Our defense is so much higher than our attack, and it will get even higher with Iron Defense if we use it 3 times and then use Body Press, that will just be like, that's like the maximum amount of defense that we can have. And with Mega Steelix as well, which makes it even higher, like Body Press will be so good. Like, it will deal so much damage against a Pokemon like Snorlax. And then Steel Roller, this one I'm a little iffy about. I've put it in there specifically for double battles, because if we partner Steelix with a Pokemon that can do a terrain, like an electric terrain, let's say, then we can set him up to use Steel Roller, which will remove that terrain, but the power is 130. So I'm kind of iffy on that one. I think it's pretty smart to use that, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this setup. It costs $19.20, so it's actually really cheap to do it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I know that there's going to be different builds. It may be possible to get a second Steelix and do like a second build with him. But yeah, I think this is pretty good for today, and I think we will use Steelix as well. So let's go ahead and commence training. Yes, let's use our VP. And I don't think it will take any extra time. Steelix is now trained about already. Awesome. So we can literally just go through all of our Pokemon and train them up. But today, we're just going to do Steelix, and we're going to add him to our party as well. We may want to train up another one just to get their terrain. So let's do Manectric. Does Manectric have any terrain? Let's quickly look. Alright, so apparently Armarouge has Psychic terrain, which is perfect for Onix, because I don't want to use grassy terrain or anything that will make him weaker. And Armarouge is the only one that learns a terrain, and it's Psychic terrain, which is pretty good. It also increases Psychic type moves as well. So I figure, you know, we can use Psychic terrain and then Psychic, and then Onix can get rid of that terrain, and you know, the story writes itself. But we went ahead and changed its Armarouge's stats. Wasn't really a lot. All we did was put all of our speed stats into defense, and yeah, that's really it, and changed up some of our moves. So we got Burn Up, which gets rid of their fire type, cures the user being frozen, and it has 130 power, but the move fails unless it's used by a fire type, which means we can only use it once. I may change that, but I feel like, actually, you know what? Now that I'm saying it out loud, I mean, yeah, it's a powerful move, but I feel like that's our only fire type move. So maybe we will change that. Maybe we will do, maybe we'll do Armor Cannon instead. We'll just change that back. And then we have Focus Blast. Has a 10% chance of lowering the target's special defense stat by 1 stage with 120 power. I mean, it's a nice, simple move. Yeah, that's why I did that. I did it for the power, mostly, and the fact that it's another type. But yeah, I figured, you know, it has a 10% chance of lowering special defense. Why not? And then we have Psychic, which is the same as last time, 90 power, and also has a chance of lowering special defense, which is perfect as well because our special attack is really high. And then Psychic Terrain, which turns the entire field to Psychic Terrain, which means that Psychic type moves, I think, have a 30% chance, or not, they're boosted by 30%, and they're immune to priority moves like Quick Attack, and I think Feint might be another one. I'm not sure. But yeah, just moves like that take priority. But anyway, that's going to be that. We may change that later. Again, let me know what you guys think about it. And yeah, Armarouge is now battle trained and ready. So I think those are going to be the only two that we train today. So we're going to replace Stunfisk with Steelix. We will use Armarouge, and then we need 2 more as well. So I don't know who we're going to use, but I feel like this is going to be focused on Armarouge and Steelix. So let's go ahead and get into a battle. Alright, so they've got Pikachu, which is perfect because that is not going to be effective at all with Steelix. Armarouge has fire, so we can get rid of King Gambit right there pretty easily. They have 2 water types, which is not good for Armarouge, but we can bring in Manectric as well. So we're going to bring in Armarouge and Steelix first, and then we'll do Manectric, and then I'm thinking Dragonite for Garchomp. I think everybody else seems to be fine. Let's show summary. Anybody have any dark type moves or anything for Ghost and Poison? Actually, Ground may be super effective against Poison. Oh, but we just got rid of all of our ground moves. Of course we did. And I don't think anybody has any dark type moves. Okay, you know what? We will go ahead and do... let's do a Bomb of Snow, because we have Shadow Ball as well. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to Mega Evolve Steelix, I think, right off of the bat. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's Mega Evolve him right off the bat, because all of our other Pokemon, except for Armarouge, have, like, Mega Stones. We can only do one. And we're going to be planning on evolving Steelix. So let's see who they're going to send out first. If it's Water type, then I think I'm going to send out Azumarill and Gengar. You know, that is actually not good for these two Pokemon, so we got to get rid of that Azumarill first. You know what? It's okay. Let's do Psychic Terrain. Yeah, let's do that first. And then for Steelix, we will Mega Evolve. Steelix is definitely not going to go first. You know, let's not Mega Evolve yet. Let's go ahead and do Steel Roller, just to do some insane damage on Azumarill. Because I don't think they're going to be weak to Steel. Actually, they're Fairy, so they may be weak to Steel. So Gengar used Nightshade. Okay. Use Psychic Terrain. That's good. So hopefully Steelix can go next. Okay, play rough. That's a Fairy type. Yeah, that's... okay. So I think Steel is super effective against Fairy, which is good. Because we're going to be able to do some massive damage to Azumarill. Awesome. The weirdness disappeared from the battle. Okay. Let's do that again. Let's do Psychic Terrain. And we'll do Iron Tail this time instead of Steel Roller. Because I kind of want to keep that terrain on there. Gengar used Venoshock on Steelix, but it doesn't affect Steelix. Okay, let's do this again. We're going to keep the Psychic Terrain on. I think we should be able to kill Azumarill. We're going to use Play Rough on Armarouge. Okay. Not very effective. But my defense fell, and my speed increased. Okay, that's okay. That is quite okay. But my defense is back to normal because of that white herb. I changed his item because of this. And Azumarill is dead. Awesome. So now Steelix can start using Iron Defense and start beefing up. Pikachu, yeah, that Pikachu's not going to do anything. So let's go ahead. Armarouge is first. So let's go ahead and do Psychic against Gengar because it's super effective. And then you can Mega Evolve, and we're going to go ahead and do Iron Defense. Let's just go ahead and beef you up. We're going to do Iron Defense 3 times. Make a defense even higher, and then maybe we will use Body Press on one of these Pokemon. Whoever their last one is, we will use Body Press. That will be hilarious. Armarouge use Psychic against Gengar. Gengar is dead. Super effective on Gengar. Psychic was disabled. Oh, no. That's not good. That's okay, though. Pikachu used Thunderbolt on Steelix, and it didn't affect Steelix. Dude, Steelix is popping off this time. And you're going to use Iron Defense. So who's their last one? We may not use Iron Defense, like, completely. It may not be necessary. Garchomp. Okay. Okay, Garchomp. So let's go ahead. Psychic is disabled. So let's use... they do the same power. Let's use Armor Cannon, I think might be good. And we will... Actually, it's not very effective. Can we go back? Let's use Focus Blast, because Armor Cannon is not very effective against Garchomp. So, yeah, we will do that. And then we will go ahead and... you know what? Let's Steel Roller Pikachu. It's not very effective, though. What about Body Press? It is effective. Let's do Body Press, then. We may be able to kill Pikachu. Armarouge used Focus Blast. Oh, but he avoided the attack. And Garchomp used Stomping Tantrum on Armarouge. Ooh, this is not good. Super effective on Armarouge. And my defense fell even more. Not that it really matters. Okay. Pikachu used Thunder Punch on Armarouge, and there goes Armarouge. So Garchomp and Pikachu are the last ones, so we may send out Manic Trick. Steelix used Body Press on Pikachu, and yeah, they're dead, of course. GG's. I think we've won this battle. They've only got Garchomp left. So we're going to go ahead and send out, well, we'll send out Manic Trick, I think. That'll be good. Since Garchomp... Oh, they don't have any effect. Why? Is Garchomp... They might be part ground. I think they might... Yeah, that might be why. But we're going to go ahead and use Snarl. We should have sent out Abomasnow if they're part ground. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then we will use Body Press. And we should be able to kill them. Because my defense is really high right now. And they're lowered to 81%. The special attack fell too. Garchomp used Dragon Claw on Steelix. Dude, Steelix is just tanking hits right now. Steelix used Body Press. And you're dead. GG's. That was really easy. I don't know if these first ones are bots. It's supposed to be a ranked battle, so I doubt it. But and plus, that's just not a bot name. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, we won, and they lost. That was GG's. Steelix, MVP right there. I am loving Steelix so much. Let's do another battle. Okay, so this will actually be good too, because Armarouge is super effective against Abomasnow by like 4 times. Same thing with Kingambit and Beedrill. And Steelix has a fighting type move, which will counteract Snorlax and Hydreigon, because they're part dark. And Kingambit as well. Hawlucha is part flying, so we can bring in Manic Trick again. And I think this time... we may... What does Hawlucha have? I mean, we can just bring in the same team as we did last time. I don't really think Dragonite is going to bring much to this team. Ice Beam. You know what? We may not even use them anyway. So let's just let's bring in Abomasnow. And their only worry would probably be Hawlucha, I think. So yeah. And we should be able to kill them. And they might even bring them in too. They might not even do that. So let's go ahead and bring in the same team we did last time, in the same order. And let's kill them. Let's do this. I think we got a good chance. Snorlax and Hawlucha. Okay, of course they send out Hawlucha, but they are the first person that they send out. The first Pokemon, not person. So, we're gonna probably do the same thing. Oh, Focus Blast and Psychic are super effective. So that's good. Let's do the same thing. And we will go ahead and start Iron defending ourselves. Because Psychic is super effective, there's no need for us to like get rid of the terrain, but they're not even going to have the terrain after that because of that freaking taunt. And Snorlax used Double Edge, which is not good. Armarouge, weak armor, is taking into place. But they damaged themselves by 10%. And then Armarouge used White Herb. The one-time use in the battle, we're going to use Iron Defense. Okay, so that really didn't do anything. Armarouge was just kind of negated. So we're just going to go ahead. Our speed was increased. We're going to use Focus Blast. Actually, let's use Psychic on Hawlucha, because Steelix can get rid of Snorlax. We're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, and we're going to go ahead and use some more Iron Defense, just to beef up a little bit. God, Mega Steelix is so good. I love Mega Steelix. I'm loving him even more. Armarouge use Psychic. Hopefully we can get rid of Hawlucha. Oh, 1 hit. That's awesome. Not even with Psychic Terrain either. So that's good. Hawlucha's gone. That's 1 out of 4 down. Who is their next Pokemon? Body Slam on Steelix. That shouldn't really do much since I think we might actually be heavier than Snorlax. Steelix use Iron Defense some more. Awesome. Okay. So who's their next Pokemon going to be? Kingambit. Awesome. So we can just keep using fighting type moves. They're exerting pressure. I forget what that ability does. But we can use Focus Blast on Kingambit since it is extremely effective. And to make matters even worse, we can go ahead and Iron Defense some more. Just to beef up Steelix. This is hilarious. We don't even need to do that, I don't think. But we're going to do it anyway. Just to prepare for the worst. Snorlax doesn't really seem to be doing much anyway. So I don't think they're going to be able to do much. So 2 out of 4 down. What is their last Pokemon going to be? We're just going to absolutely destroy Snorlax. Snorlax used Facade. That did like 3 damage. Not very effective on Steelix. Alright, Armarouge shook off the taunt. That's good. Beedrill. Okay, so we can use our Fire-type move. Armarouge is getting a nice variety of moves today. We can go ahead and use Armor Cannon on Beedrill. And we can finally use Body Press. Does it say how much? We can go ahead and look at battle info on Steelix. Look at that defense. 4 times. 4 times, and then a Body Press has a chance, so that's plus 30%. So I'm just gonna quickly, it has 80 power. Oh wait, no, it doesn't do plus 30%, never mind. So it's 4 times 80, so that'll be 240 damage. I think. I'm probably wrong, but that is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Armarouge uses Armor Cannon on Beedrill, and they are 1-hit KO'd. And then Steelix, I don't know if Steelix is going to go next. I think it's Snorlax's turn next. Probably. Yeah. Oh, Steelix is about it. Okay, so I do go first. And Snorlax is dead. That's gotta hurt. I don't care what planet you're from. That's gotta hurt. God, there's so many memes coming out today. Anyway, we just won our second double battle, which is awesome. And we completed the quest win 5 ranked battles, which is even better. We are having such a good day today. Okay. So that was double battles for you. We're on a 2-win streak. We need to do one more to get to rank, I'm assuming rank 3 in the Pokeball tier. But yeah, no, I didn't want to continue battling. I don't want to do that. No, cancel. Yes, let's go back. Let's collect our rewards. Let's go to our missions and take part in one ranked battle we did. So we got some quick coupons. We got weekly missions, which we got 1,000 VP for that. And last but not least, checking the battle pass. We got some teammate tickets. I have no idea what that is, but I'm glad we got it. Oh, we can actually see the more info. Oh no, that's just a battle pass, more info. Never mind. Okay, well guys, that was another video of Pokemon Champions. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then go ahead and leave a like on the video to see some more content just like this. It's absolutely free, and you won't miss a thing. I completely messed up my outro yet again. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!